And we back. Now today, I have $15. Now y'all love when the brothers on the budget because you know nothing but bangers are released. Now instead of trying to create the best player of all time, the worst player of all time, the best lineup of all time, we are trying to create the all KOT4Q Meme Team. Yes, everybody associated with today's video has a special place in my heart because for one reason or another, they are a part of the KOT4Q memes. Now, you should leave a like on the video because you know that greatness is about to happen. But first, shout out to William because he is the whole inspiration for today's video because he went above and beyond for the channel. Now, his tweet says, I present to you the $15 All Meme Team Challenge. Select one player from each position and rebuild them there. Rest of the roster has to be auto-generated. Players pick must stay at the position at the list. Appreciate your content, bruh. Well, William, you outdid yourself today because he perfectly put the value on all the players that are memeable for my channel. And today, well, we have to draft. Now, we're going to have to go down memory lane because everybody here is associated with the channel one way or another. And some of y'all may not remember why a certain player is meme worthy. So let me introduce y'all to the candidates. At point guard, for $5, we have Chris Paul. Now, I don't know if there's one singular moment on this channel with Chris Paul, but he is my favorite player of all time, so it does make sense that he is the most expensive player. $4, we have Kyle Lowry. Everybody want to make fun of Kenny because he pronounces it Kyle and not Kyle. That is Kyle Lowry. It's always going to be Kyle. It's just the accent. It's Kyle. It's Kyle. For $3, we have Dwayne Flory. I didn't even check to see what our rookie overall was. Where's he at? He's a 79. He's a 79 overall rookie. Yo, we don't need Mighty Mouse anymore. For $2, we have none other than Kenny Beecham, me. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy that I could be in another KOT4Q video. I'm going up north. Toronto, let's do it again. Let's get another championship, baby. Me and Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. You see why the reason they picked me is because they already signed a guy. They got a guy in the draft. I guess he went undrafted. From the Illinois area, Fred VanVleet. He brought grit. He brought grind. And that's what Kenny Beecham is bringing too. Okay, so it seems like I'm a part of the Toronto Raptors. Yes. And if you ask me, that man was snubbed from the Hall of Fame. And then for $1, we have the worst point guard of all time. No. Not just the worst point guard of all time. The worst player of all time, Clyde Waters. In college, he is averaging 2 points per game, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. He is shooting 11% from the field in 20 games. And this man has the nerve to put his name in the NBA draft. Now, I think it'd be crazy to have a Kenny video without having Kenny. I'm going to be the captain of the meme team. So for $2 spent, Kenny Beecham is my point guard. And you know what? I think that's an easy one because he became a bucket later in his career. Now let's move on to shooting guards. For $5, we have the most valuable asset in any video, Alec Burks. They're going to trade me Jokic for JaVale McGee, for Alec Burks, for this first round pick, for Terrence Davis. You give us back the GOAT himself, and then I'll throw you 2 more picks. 1 more pick! Get Alec Burks. I'll give you Danny Green. Makes the money situation kind of rough. I'll give you Kendrick Nunn and then a pick. Lottery protected from the Lakers. So we have De'Aaron Fox, Alec Burks. The money matches already. We throw in a pick. Not Jokic. Jesus Christ. A second round pick. Another second round pick. We have traded Alec Burks 3 times. And each time we got somebody significantly better than him. I mean, if you know, you know. That man has some crazy trade value. And for $4, we have none other than Reggie Miller. Honestly, you know, as though all of these players are great, that these are all top. Reggie Miller. Now for $3, we have the guy we trade for in pretty much every single video. My favorite player of all time, Derrick Rose. I think earlier I said Chris Paul is my favorite player, but no, Chris Paul is my favorite point guard. Derrick Rose is my favorite player. McKinney, they both play point guard. Shut up. No, they don't. No, they don't. So Derrick Rose, I don't know if there's a singular moment for Derrick Rose, just like a Chris Paul, but he ends up in every video just for being my guy. For $2, we have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Similar situation. There wasn't a singular moment, but he's my favorite up-and-coming player. And then for $1, we have the oldest player in the league, Vince Carter. Let's look at Vince Carter. He averaged 5 points per game, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, almost a steal, and he shot horrifically from everywhere. Literally. Couldn't hit a free throw, couldn't hit a three, couldn't hit a field goal. I'm going to take, for $1, Vince Carter. Now, this is not Raptor Vince Carter. This is not New Jersey Nets Vince Carter. This is current day Vince Carter. But I promise you, there's a method to my madness. We got to save our bucks for some of the players down the line. Now let's move on to the small forward position. We have the GOAT himself. A billion-time All-Star, a billion-time MVP, couple-time NBA champion, Dwayne Neal. Dwayne Neal is the all-time leading scorer with 48,368 points. The GOAT. Now, that man was a mixture of some of the greatest current-day players in the NBA. For $4, we have Kelly Oubre. What is a KOT4Q video without the mention of Kelly Oubre? Look at that man. That is crazy. Look at that man. For $3, we have Otto Porter. Now, this is the one player on the list that I'm kind of confused on why he's here. But regardless, for $3, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. Spoiler alert, we're not drafting Otto Porter Jr. And then for $2, we have Cedi Osman. And for $1, you have Semi Ojeleye. Now, y'all looking at that like that makes no sense. Let me fill y'all in. Spider-Man meme with Semi Ojeleye and Cedi Osman. If you don't get this meme, in a video, I called Cedi Osman Semi Ojeleye. For y'all that were wondering, and I've said this in plenty of videos before, your boy is dyslexic. And because of that, I sometimes see letters that aren't there. Or stuff. I don't know. I literally can't explain how it works. The reason we took Vince Carter for $1 there is because we're spending $5 on Dwayne Neal. I'd be crazy not to get the guy that's a combination of Giannis, Luka Doncic. I think he had Kevin Durant's jump shooting. You'd be crazy not to spend $5 on that. So boom, that is the highest paid player on our team. Now, let's move to the power forwards. For $5, we have a guy that I trade for very, very often. I made a promise that I wasn't going to do it anymore, but oops, I did it in like last video. Bam Adebayo. For $4, we have the worst player in 2K. If you ask me, the most overrated overall for the lowest amount of production, Robert Covington. I cannot make this up. I gave you another shot. I gave you another shot. And look what you did to it. Look what you did with the shot I gave you. 32%? Aaron Baines is shooting better for 3 than you. For $3, we have the man that you couldn't trade, the man we couldn't release, the man who got so many easy championships on my team, Jontay Porter. We're going to bring pretty much everybody back. Jontay Porter, we don't need, though. $3 million for a guy that never touches the floor. I'm good on. Jontay Porter comes back, I guess. Jontay, bro, get off of my team, bro. He's like a little cockroach. He will not go away. Decline. Oh, what? Jontay Porter has a no trade. Why? Why is this man on my roster? For $2, we have the baby goat himself, Keita Bates-Diop. Probably. What? Hello, 2K? When I tell you 2K is the most broken game of all time, look at this. Okay, look at this. Keita Bates-Diop, I guess how you pronounce it. 20. Let's go to my rotation. 0. He's a reserve. He's literally a reserve, 2K. And then for $1, we have Karl Malone, but we don't mess with Karl Malone, so we're not spending that money. So far, we have $5 spent, $6 spent, $7 spent. So you know what? I got to go budget again here. And I'm going to get the baby goat, Keita Bates-Diop. If you know, you know that man is a bucket. Now, lastly, with the center position, we have $5 Dusty Knox. Or do we go with Dusty Knox? A fire name. He's only 20 years old. He's a B ranked. We're going to go with Dusty Knox. Look at our boy Dusty Knox. I told y'all, with the 29th pick, Dusty Knox is going to come in and be impactful. Dusty Knox, bro. Wow, my boy is growing up before my eyes. Dusty, you're welcome to come back. How much money does Dusty want? Oh boy, we are not bringing Dusty back onto this team for $30 million. This man, Dusty Knox and Bradley Beal are in the conference finals. Hold on, Dusty. He didn't win. Cool. I mean, one of the best stories in NBA history, late first round pick, and eventually gets to the point where he's one of the best players in the NBA. $4, we have Leo Finley. Now, for research for this video, I went through a lot of old KOT4Q videos, and I could not for the life of me find out who Leo Finley is. Can somebody explain to me where Leo Finley is from? So y'all can probably guess I'm not getting him because I don't even know where he's from. For $3, we have Aaron Baines. I should have worn my Aaron Baines shirt for this one, but it is what it is. One of the fan favorites, not even just on here, but on Twitter, everywhere. Everybody is an Aaron Baines fan. For $2, we have Joakim Noah. If we need an extra roster spot, Joakim Noah is the guy we signed. And then lastly, for $1, we have my least favorite player in the NBA, Cristiano Felicio. Not a block? Bro, you were the starting center, and you're supposed to play 40 minutes? 40? And you didn't average a block? Bro, that is 3 blocks in 82 games. 3 blocks. For reference, let's see. Damian Lillard, who is my starting point guard, also 6'2", had 11 blocks. And the starting center of my team had this many. Bro, you can accidentally get 10 blocks in 82 games. Now, as you can tell by doing some quick maths, I have only spent $10 so far. So, of course, we're spending another $5 for Dusty Knox. So, the team is Kenny Beecham, Vince Carter, Dwayne Neal, KOT4Q Diop, and Dusty Knox. Big W if you ask me. But now let's go put them in 2K. All right, y'all. So, here we are. We have our team put together. And you know what? Like I said, this is a good team, man. We have Dwayne Neal, Dusty Knox. Oh, actually, I think KOT4Q Diop has to be the power forward. That was part of the challenge. And Dwayne Neal is a small forward. My bad. But we have our roster looking like this, right? They want to put Devin Harris in the starting lineup over Vince Carter, but not a chance. And all of our boys is playing max amount of minutes. Now, part of me is trying to figure out. This is a KOT4Q meme video. So do we fire Jim Boylan? Or because it's a meme video, do we keep him as the head coach? Because that's what memes are about. I got to figure it out. So I decided, since it is all about the memes in today's video, we're going to keep Jim Boylan as our head coach. Yes, we may only win 17 total games, but it's for the memes. But my fault. I didn't even introduce y'all to the people. Let me introduce y'all to the roster, okay? I was trying to figure out how we were going to do this. Was I going to put the best version of Kenny Beecham, the one that made an all defensive team once, or do I put the rookie Kenny Beecham? First of all, a lot of love to Aaron on Twitter, because he's the one that told me about the roster that had Dwayne Neal and Dusty Knox on it. So shout out to him. And the guy that created it, his name was DSSSS on Xbox or something like that. And it was called KOT4Q. Ain't that great? But it had all of our guys created, and I just had to download it. You know what I'm saying? I just had to download it, but the team together. So big W. They gave me Terrence Mann's face scan because we have similar hair, and that's the only reason I can think of, because we don't really look alike. It is what it is, though. So Dwayne Neal, I mentioned, is the greatest player of all time. He's a combination of Giannis, I think Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic. He was a combination of 5 amazing players. That's all you really need to know. Dusty Knox, he got all the way up to a 95 overall in that one Bill Russell video, so shout out to him. He became really, really good after being a late first round pick. Of course, Kenny Beecham, we already mentioned, looking cool. KOT4Q Diop, I don't need to explain to you who he is. He's actually a real player. And then Vince Carter, too. He's old. Man, he's old. Do I make Kenny Beecham the best version of Kenny Beecham? Because look at me. That's fresh cut Kenny right here. That boy cut is fresh. But I got all the way up to a 93 overall. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This team would be amazing if we can get this. You know what? We get in this version of KOT4Q, man. This is 32-year-old Kenny Beecham. He was an all-defensive second team 2-time. He won an NBA championship. So, you know what? We're going to get this version of him. So, give me a minute. Y'all can get mad if y'all want to, but this is my video, and I want to have fun. And it's not fun if my dude is averaging 2 points per game. So, because of that, I didn't get him all the way up to 93. I just got him all the way up to a 90. Gave him a few more badges. And we just gonna ride with this roster with Jim Boylan as our head coach. All right, so I am on Xbox now, so the sim speed is about to be ridiculously slow. I already know, but you know what? We can watch maybe the first month together, and then I'll simulate the rest. Well, we start off the season with 2 W's in a row. Oh my God, the KOT4Q Meme Team is about to be amazing. Now, again, there's a couple different scenarios you can make by yourself. Please leave them in the comment section below. The meme team you would create based on this channel, because I know, like, if we were going on for real, like just the memes and not trying to win a championship, you have to get Robert Covington, right? You have to get Kelly Oubre, because those people are such big parts of this channel. You have to pick up Derrick Rose, probably, right? We trade for Derrick Rose in like every single video. It seems like you could put together a roster of D Rose, Kelly Oubre, Bam, Robert Covington. The rest don't really matter. Because, yeah, Bam has to be in there too. The man Bam finds himself into every KOT4Q video just based on pure greatness at the end of the day. Because that's all it really is. He's just so good that I have no choice but to trade for him. I have no choice because he pops up in the trade finder and he becomes a legend. A legend. All right, first month of the NBA season is almost over. We're going to take a look at some stats. And then, I mean, we're not amazing. We ain't bad either. We are sitting at 13-7. What type of statistics are the boys putting up? Dwayne Neal's averaging ridiculous numbers. Hold on. He is averaging 32, 16, and 11 with almost 3 blocks, 50% from the field, 50% from 3, and 8. Oh my God. Dusty is averaging 28 and 20. 28 and 20 for Dusty Knox. I'm averaging 19 and 12 with 3 steals. Catch up, son. Catch up. I still can't hit a 3. So it's somewhat realistic. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhat realistic. K-to-base Diop. He cannot hit shots, but he's averaging 17 and 7. And then Vince Carter is averaging 10 with 37% from the field, 28% from 3. All right, so I'm simulating to the end of the season, and we'll see. How is these people getting... Oh, these people are probably getting minutes based on guys probably fouling out every once in a while. That's okay. Season is wrapped. Now, memes are over. I'm going to fire Jim Boylan. I'm going to fire Jim Boylan because we want to win a championship, actually. So Dwayne Neal wins MVP, as you probably expected. Just add into his collection, man. His trophy room is ridiculous. This is more like a trophy house. You know what I'm saying? He also wins Rookie of the Year. Yusuf Nurkic, 6-man. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. I was hoping that I was going to get some Defensive Player of the Year nods as the point guard of this team. They played 48 minutes a game and also averaged like 2-3 steals. Whatever. See how this goes. Dusty Knox is all NBA first team. His numbers look like 27.8. 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Good percentages there. Kenny Beecham, all NBA second team. Quit playing with the boy. 20 points per game, 12.5 assists. About 3 steals, almost a block as 5'8". The boy got hops. But I'm expecting nobody else on our team to get any type of nod because, 1, K-to-base Diop is not very good. And then 2, Vince Carter is the oldest player in the world. So let's go ahead and fire this coach. Imagine leading the team to the playoffs just to get fired before the first game. Yeah, that happened to you, Jim Boylan, because that's how bad of a coach you are. But Vince Carter, he averages almost 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, assist and a half, a steal and a half, and 37% from the field, about 30% from 3. We'll round up for you, VC, since you're such a legend. Then K-to-base Diop averages 18 points per game. Nice, Kata. Did not shoot efficiently at all. You know, he was a product of PT. You get PT, you're gonna be able to take some shots. But all right, so first round, I'm going into Cleveland Cavaliers, who find a way to make the playoffs. Oh, them elbows is assy, bro. Act like you ain't see those. So let's see how this goes. First round of the playoffs. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a win. Everything is so dusty in here. Dusty Knox, bro. That is crazy. Now, if my allergies start messing up, you know it's because Dusty Knox is in the video. So we sweep these boys. And Vince Carter, step your game up, G. Vince Carter. We need at least one of these games had double-digit points, Vince. Oh, my God. Like, come on. You're too good. I mean, but in the picture that William sent us, it was 50-year-old Vince Carter. It wasn't prime Vince Carter. So we had to deal with what we got. But I mean, all things considered, we won the first round. So him not putting up at least 10 in one single game didn't matter too much. All right, so second round, we're going against the full healthy Philly squad. Let's see if, well, I'm guarding Ben Simmons. So you can expect him to not score over 10 points in any of these games. There's 19. So that was a lie. There's 19 again. There's 14. And then there's 11. But for the most part, we clamped them up this entire series, man. Y'all have to remember, Dusty Knox is a decent defender. Dwayne Neal was Defensive Player of the Year a few times. I forget whose defense we gave him. But it was somebody good. Trust me, it was somebody good. And yeah, so he's a great defender. Kenny Beecham is a great defender. I'll make an all-defensive team. I forgot to even look at that because that's important to me. All-defensive first team. Yeah, great defender. So we won't worry about anything. Now we're going to go against the Toronto Raptors. You know, they have Kyle Lowry and the rest of the boys. But we're undefeated in the playoffs, and I'm expecting it to stay that way. Jim Boylan at the crib. Mad as ever he couldn't do this. But now we're going against LeBron. And you know what? I'm not even worried about it. We ain't lost a single game. Why would I lose now when Dusty Knox is putting up stat lines like 30, 17, and 13? Why would we lose now? It don't make sense. Uh-oh. Can we guard LeBron, please? What? He single-handedly won this game for them. He single-handedly won this game for them. He basically scored half their points. He single-handed... Who is guarding? Who is our small forward again? Dwayne Neal is getting killed, and I just gave him so much praise. All defensive second team. I just gave him so much praise, and LeBron is like, you know what? You don't even exist. You're not real. He's the real deal, not Dwayne Neal. And we're gonna lose, huh? The meme team cannot beat LeBron. The meme team cannot beat LeBron. 47. This man averaged 37. This is LeBron stuff. I can't even be upset. It's just LeBron being LeBron at that point. All right, man. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like. I mean, we got further than I expected with having Vince Carter and K-Base-Diop. A lot of fun. A lot of fun here. Shout out to William. Shout out to Aaron again. And shout out to DSSSS. All for contributing to today's video. And shout out to you for watching it in its entirety. Leave it a like. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.